The distress signal wasn't supposed to exist. It was old. Too old. Older than the moon bases, older than human spaceflight, older than humanity itself. Commander Rourke stared at the encrypted pulse repeating through the comms room. Do not wake them. But it was already too late. Because the message wasn't coming from space. It was coming from under the moon, and whatever woke up was awake because of us. Main story paragraphs. The moment the ancient signal activated, every sensor at the Lunar Forward Station began glitching. Radar flickered. Gravity meters spiked. Even the oxygen recyclers shook as if something huge was crawling beneath the surface. Rourke's heartbeat hammered as he watched tremors spread across the Shackleton map. The Selari, the hostile alien species humanity was already at war with, began withdrawing their soldiers. They weren't retreating, they were falling back in fear. Lieutenant Mara whispered, "Commander, if they are scared, we're in trouble." No one disagreed. Deep beneath the moon's southern crust, a massive void opened, an ancient chamber older than both humans and Selari. The tremors intensified, and then a horrible realization hit them. This wasn't an enemy bunker. This was a prison, and something, inside had just broken the lock. The ground split open, revealing colossal black tendrils of metallic stone, twisting like they were alive. Ancient glyphs glowed a sickly blue, pulsing like a heartbeat. Every soldier on the surface froze, staring at the impossible structure pushing upward from the lunar abyss. Rourke ordered, "All units fall back, defensive grid gamma now." But nothing answered. Comms had died, not jammed, drained. Mara checked her scanner and whispered in horror, "Sir, it's feeding on our power." A deep, low vibration rolled through the moon like something enormous inhaled for the first time in thousands of years. A towering monolith emerged from the crater, covered in living machines and ancient armor plating. It turned toward the human base slowly, like it was remembering what life felt like. Then, it opened its eyes, two enormous white slits, glowing with a cold intelligence older than any species alive. Rourke shouted, "Fire everything we have." Railguns thundered, missiles streaked across the sky. Plasma cannons pierced the darkness. Nothing worked. Every weapon simply stopped midair, frozen like time itself had been interrupted. The monolith creature absorbed the kinetic energy, consumed the blast, and exhaled a wave of pure gravitational force that threw soldiers like paper in a storm. Selari forces appeared at the ridge, watching in silent terror. For the first time in history, humans and aliens froze for the same reason. Mara gasped. This thing was sealed away by someone powerful enough to defeat it. And the Selari weren't guarding it, they were hiding from it. A horrifying truth settled in Rourke's chest. The Selari weren't Earth's true enemy. They were refugees, just like humans would soon become. The monolith creature turned fully toward the base, its entire body shifting like a mechanical planet waking up. Its voice, if it could be called that, vibrated through everyone's skull at once. "The prison is broken. The era of silence ends," Rourke whispered. This is extinction level. But there was one chance, one desperate gamble. The ancient machine was powered by energy resonance. If they overloaded the lunar reactors, fed it a surge too big to absorb, they could weaken it. Or destroy it. Mara didn't hesitate. "Commander, if we don't do this now, Earth is next." Rourke slammed his fist on the console. "Do it. Overload the grid, now." The base trembled as power surged toward the monolith. Lights exploded. Panels melted. The moon's surface cracked under the shockwave. The creature shrieked, not in pain, but in surprise. For the first time, it stumbled. Mara screamed, "It's working, push it harder." The overload reached critical levels. White light burst across the lunar surface, swallowing everything. Silence. A long, impossible silence. As the dust settled, the monolith creature was gone. But the crater wasn't empty, something remained. A massive doorway newly unlocked leading deeper into the moon, and carved across the entrance, glowing faintly, were words in a language neither human nor Selari had ever seen. "They are coming." Rourke felt all warmth leave his body. If this creature was just a prisoner, what were the ones coming? CT a perfect YouTube ending if you want part 12 where we reveal who the real ancient enemy is and why the Selari were hiding. Like, subscribe, and comment ready for the next war.